Happy Friday, Long Beach Unified Community. It's good to end the week with you today. I have just a few updates and actually more like shout outs for this Friday, and then some encouragement for the weekend. So I want to start with some shout outs. The first being to a couple of our students who you may have read in the news or in our social media feed have just done great things. And while there are more than these two who I'm going to name, I just want to give a special shout out to Satya Mooney. We're a Wilson student who has had a table set up and is encouraging people to write to seniors who are not able to leave their residence location to encourage them through this really difficult time. And also Dylan Bustamante, a Millikan student who has participated in creating PPE for folks working in the healthcare industry out of 3D printing. These are just two of our amazing students who in this really, really hard time have figured out a way to step in and use their talents to help. I know that there are many more, and I encourage you, those of you who engage with our social media, to post those pictures and stories that helps other people to have hope in this really difficult time. A couple of other shout outs. So our team that puts on the Most Inspiring Student Ceremony, which includes our Long Beach Education Foundation, our awesome Multimedia Services Division, they've come up with a way to have a virtual Most Inspiring Student event that you will hear more about. But what a great opportunity for us to acknowledge and tell about our amazing students, but in a virtual setting. Also, for those of you who are waiting for school of choice information, that comes out today, information for middle school placement and also elementary acceptances for school of choice. And then lastly, you've probably heard the news, but our CAMS High School, the California Academy of Math and Science, was named #1 in the state of California by the U.S. News and World Report. What a great celebration for CAMS for the hard work that they have done. So lots to be proud of in Long Beach Unified and lots to be celebrating even during this difficult time. So I'll leave you Friday with some ideas for Self-Care Saturday. And while it's easy when you're home probably to not be thinking about self-care, I'm just going to encourage you that more than ever it is important for you to be thinking about your care and to encourage others around you about care. So a couple of ideas. Find something to read. And we'd love to hear what you're reading. So maybe you haven't read The History of Long Beach Poly, Scholars and Champions, but you've got it on your shelf. Take a look at that. And then a couple other books that I've read recently. Totally Joe, a student book around a middle school student. Piecing Me Together, a wonderful book given to me by one of our teachers. And I'm just at the end of Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris's The Deepest Well that really is helpful in thinking about trauma and how that impacts our youth and our adults. You might also want to read an article. I've got one from The Atlantic on my weekend list, Our Pandemic Summer, that's helping us to think differently about this pandemic. So read a book, encourage your students to read a book, even if that means going online to find something to read. I find that reading takes me to a place that's different than the mindset that I'm in before I got the book or the article out. It kind of takes me away. And so I hope that that's something that you can use for Self-Care Saturday as well. And then secondly, returning to this message about gratitude. So I've got a challenge to myself. I'll report out on Monday this box of notes of gratitude. Many of you know that I love to write handwritten notes. It's part of what I appreciate, and it's part of how I express my gratitude. So I'll be back with this box to let you know how many of these notes got written over the weekend, because there are so many people that I have to thank for the work that goes on and for those that are encouraging our students and encouraging our staff during this difficult time. So we know that this weekend's also going to be warm in our area. But a reminder that our stay-at-home order has not been lifted. And so when you're out and about in the community for essential services or to get some exercise, don't forget that that social distancing, wearing a face cover is a way to ensure that fewer people are exposed to COVID until we're in a different phase of this. We thank you for your patience with us, for all the ways that you connect with us, for the ways I'll just say thank you for sharing with me via email, most of you, how the messages are helping you to get through this time. And I just thank you for being our Long Beach Unified community. We'll see you next week.